What's going on YouTube? DZROCKS here, back with another Droppin Knowledge, and today we're going to talk about 5 tips for teaching your first class. If you find this video helpful, go ahead and give me a like, leave me a comment, and as always, go ahead and subscribe for a lot more content just like this, Droppin Knowledge, tutorials, and everything to help you become the best dancer that you can possibly be. Alright, so I got this question from one of my friends, and I thought it would just be a really good Droppin Knowledge to give, because it is kind of a nerve-wracking thing to go for your first class. I remember my first class, shout out to Caesar and Funky Fresh, my first class there, I went in and was just prepared in a way, but not prepared, so I always just felt that if I would have had this advice going in, I probably would have had a lot better experience. Not saying I didn't have a good experience, but it would have been better. Alright, so tip number 1 is, I truly feel like it should be the most obvious, is be prepared. Be prepared! Yeah, you want to make sure that you have whatever it is that you're going to want to teach or do for whatever set amount of time you have. Let's say usually most classes about an hour, hour and a half to the most, sometimes 2. Whatever it is that you want to do for that time frame, make sure that you have it ready, make sure that you put thought into it when it comes to your piece. Unless you're really good at making it up on the spot, I am no. That is not something that I can do for sure. But if that's you, by all means do it. But if not, make sure that you have your choreography prepared and go over it enough that if questions come up, you pretty much already know the answer to it. It helps also to try to teach the choreography to one of your friends or teammates, roommates, whatever, before the class, just so you get it out and get that the teaching style that you want to do. It comes out and prior to class, and then you already are prepared when you come to class. You want to, lead with stretches or let them stretch out by themselves. If you want to do a quick warm-up, go through grooves, something like that. Whatever it is that's going to help your class get into the mode that you want them to be in. You want to come with that and be prepared to set them up for it. So tip number 1 is definitely be prepared. Tip number 2 is once you get to class, establish communication with the class. Talk about, let them know when you come in. All right, this is the piece. Talk about yourself for a little bit. If they don't know your background or whatever. Communicate with them what style of class you're going to have, whether you want them to talk a lot, ask questions, whatever kind of teacher you are or want to be, try to communicate that with your class so they know how they can be and how they can respond to the things that you're going to be doing in the class, and then that opens it up for them to let them know that they can communicate with you, which is always something that you want, because you want to know how the class is doing. If you're going to ask a question or anything like that, you want them to answer. So you got to open that communication with them by communicating with them. If there's a sense of communication, and if they're lost, I'm lost! They're going to be more comfortable asking you to, hey, I'm lost, can you get me caught up? So yeah, definitely establish communication with your class. Let them know that they can talk to you, and open yourself up to talk to them, because you're there to teach and give an experience, and that it's kind of hard to do if you're not communicating with your class and they're not communicating back with you. So second tip is definitely establish communication with your class. Okay, tip number Alright, so tip number 3 is pretty important. Tip number 3 is manage your time. As I said, classes can range from an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours. Sometimes they'll even be shorter, and it'll be like 45 minutes, and you don't really get much time. Depending on the time frame that they give you, come with something that's going to take up that time frame. You don't want to have a 2-hour class and you get it taught in 45 minutes, 15-minute run through. Now you got an hour to kill. So and you're sitting there trying to think of what in the world are you going to do in that last hour. So make sure that you're managing your time. If you're going to do anything that you have planned, you want to make sure that you plan it out and stick to the time frame that works for that. If you can only do, if you have an hour class, you can't do a 20-minute warm-up and expect to get through fully the piece and let them have run-throughs. It's just not going to work. You don't want to rush anything, and you don't want to go too slow. And that's your flow. That's how your class goes from start to end. Okay, and you want to manage that. Every single minute of the class, you want to manage it. Okay, so if you're going to give a water break for say 2 minutes, don't let it spill over to like 5, 6, 7 minutes. Give them enough time to go over what it is that you're trying to teach, and give them a proper amount of time to actually learn it so that they can actually succeed at it. Because how you manage the class is going to show at the end of class when it's groups and you're looking at how they're doing, if you can see which sections, like, all right, maybe I need to spend more here or maybe a little less here. Come in with the mindset knowing that I have this amount of time and and these are the things that I want to do. This is how I have to break it up to make sure that that gets done in this amount of time. So, like I said, tip number 3, definitely manage your time. All right, and tip number 4 is cater to your class, but don't bow down to them. What I mean when I say that is you want to make sure that you're teaching in a way that's going to help your class succeed. If you come to a class and you just go off and just do you, and you don't really pay attention to the class and how they're doing, then they may get it, they may not, but the class experience overall, so you want to make sure that you are paying attention to how the class is doing. If they need something, you want to make sure that you are there to provide it. They are not there to make you look good. You're there to make them look good.
Message!
So that is your job as a teacher, is to teach. And these are your students. If they are having trouble, you have to make sure that you go out of your way to try to really help them succeed. That's why they're there taking class. That's why you're there to teach. Or if you're there to teach a dope combo, that's cool too, teach a dope combo. But if you want it to look the dopest, you gotta help them out, and you gotta help them look dope. So cater to your class. Don't just go in and, all right, you guys ready? Yeah, let's get it. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's this, that. You're gonna come around here. You're gonna drop it like this. Hit, hop, bye. Whoo! Bring it around, top down. Hit it, click it, stop and hit. Look, hit. Fresh Prince. Oh! Alright, you guys want to try that with music? What the f? So, you want to make sure that you're catering to your class. Don't just go in there and try to just go off and just get it out. Or if they're not getting it, well, I plan to teach all the way up to here, and I'm really just trying to get there, so let's just keep moving like that. If that's what you want to do, cool, because I know I've had goals to go into a class and make sure I got to a certain spot. Totally fine. But I still have to cater to my class. I can't just keep going if they don't have it. There's no point. If they don't have this part, they're probably not going to get the next part because they don't have this part. So make sure that you're going in, catering to your class. But don't bow down. Like I said, if you want to get to a certain part, push them. It's okay to push them. It's okay to push people past the limit that they're feeling that they're comfortable with. That's also your job as well. So cater to your class, but don't bow down. Like I said, that is definitely tip number 4. Alright, and tip number 5 is be confident. You've already been hired, so that means whoever hired you believed in you and believed in your art. And people who are there to take your class believe in you enough to come and take it. And give you a chance to share your craft and give your art form a platform. So you, in that sense, you already won. So there's nothing to be nervous about. You're going to come in and be nervous because it is going to be your first class, and just know that that is perfectly natural, perfectly okay. You're going to be nervous. You're going to wonder, is this dope? Is this not? Blah, 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 blah. And all the normal things that I know that you're probably thinking about right now. Those are just normal thoughts, but there's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to be scared of. This is what you worked for, and go in and be happy about it. Be happy that you got there. Be happy that you got to this goal and you're about to achieve it. And be excited. Be confident. Like I said, you already won. And by the end of class, it's going to be a great feeling once you get done with it. So that is the best advice that I can give. Definitely be confident in yourself. Be confident in your craft. Know that you are different. It's not about teaching what this person teaches, teaching what that. It's about teaching you, giving yourself, and showcasing your art and your craft and showing how much you love it. So, yeah, like I said, tip number 5 is just be confident. Alright, so that is it. Those are my few tips on teaching your first class. Hopefully those help you out. Let me know if you taught your first class recently and this helped you out. Let me know. Or if you have a cool story about your first class and how that went, I would love to hear it. Drop it in the comment box. I'll make sure that I respond to you guys. Let me know. And as always, give me a like. Go ahead and subscribe for a lot more content just like this. Dropping knowledge, how-tos, more vlogs, and pretty much everything that's going to help you become the best dancer that you can. Well, vlogging ain't, but for the dropping knowledge and everything else. So make sure you guys subscribe for that. Stay tuned for a lot more. If you have any requests, go ahead and leave those in the comment box as well, and I will make sure that I respond to you guys, and we will try to get those requests daily. Other than that, my name is DZROCKS, repping Beat Rockers, Grooveology. I'm out. When I'm coming up the top, when I'm coming like this, when I pull that little biscuit out. We go to keep a crap eating like this. When I dropping knowledge when I'm coming off the top. It's getting real splendiferous up in this business. Y'all not feeling this.